What's good, family? Welcome back to the channel. In this video right here, we have Philly man killed by his girlfriend's baby father. He broke into the girlfriend's house. Now that's tough. He should have just left shorty alone. But there's not really much you could do about that one because that means the baby father is just crazy. You have to be mental to end up doing something like that, man. Let's get straight into this and make sure you do like the video, yeah. Why you ain't like the... Let's get straight into this and make sure you do like the video, yeah. You feel it? Make sure...
Okay. Oh, hey, Snowball. Nerd alert.
Hello, Father.
You know, Socrates said...
Yo!
We'll talk later.
I didn't do it!
Ladder. Life insurance so good, they're gonna want you dead. I love you too, guys. But seriously, intentionally killing a policyholder will void all life insurance benefits.
One man is dead and another is in the hospital after an exchange of gunfire in Montgomery County.
Oh, they were
happened inside an
exchanging.
apartment on the 400 block of Walnut.
Right now, the shooting appears to be based around a relationship that both the shooter and the victim had with a woman who lives here.
It's tough being in a relationship if you're not honest and transparent.
That's something I can never do. Fight over a girl is different if you're protecting her. But to fight over? I'm not gonna lie, I did that one time while I was in high school. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Nah, that's because dude was getting disrespectful. You feel what I'm saying? He was getting disrespectful. You should never do that. As a dude, you should never ever fight over a girl. Let her pick and choose. If she's picking you, then she's gonna stay with you. If she's picking him, that's it.
With the person you're in a relationship with. Now, this go for the man and the woman. It just so happened to be a woman in this scenario. See, this way it get tricky. Imagine talking to somebody with a child. They end up still talking to their child other parent. Next thing you know, they develop a relationship with someone else. The parent still getting along with the baby mother in a grown-up way. One thing led to another, feelings involved. The person you dealing with now, who's not the child father, feelings involved, and you have a shootout. Both in the hospital, one in critical condition, and one deceased on the scene. Fam, we got this on this very story. Now, before we even disclose that, I know y'all wondering, what was up with the commercial? Fam, it's very, very important. We discussed that as well. And that's one, life insurance. Now, we're going to discuss why that's very important. But remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to jump right to it. Over the weekend, a family based out of Philly have recently posted a GoFundMe. Now, we're going to later disclose how this young man, Wesley King, had unfortunately lost his life. May he rest in peace. Now, 2 days ago, a Facebook post with the following has said this. Good evening, Facebook family. I don't normally post GoFundMe posts, but this is my distant cousin, and my cousin Wendy Smith in Philadelphia needs help. I don't ask others to do what I'm not willing to do. I have donated. If God lays it on your heart, please take the moment to give. Thank you in advance, and I pray God returns you 20, 30, 40 times what you give. Blessings. Now, I contributed, and I'll make sure I leave the GoFundMe inside the bio. But with making sure I don't cross the line,
What happened,
family,
though?
this is why it's very important to make sure we all have life insurance. I think we should try to find a way, if we don't have life insurance, to make a GoFundMe for those who don't before they pass away than after. It's kind of tough actually having to bury someone and ask for help in the same time. I mean, it's possible to get a 7-figure policy for as low as $18 a month. Now, I know this can be an uncomfortable situation to talk about, but some way, we gotta make this comfortable. Because more than less, there's people that look like us with these GoFundMes after we pass. Now, as we get back to the story, this incident happened around 4 days ago. And I wanted to take my time to bring you guys this information. Because the person who's the alleged suspect, well, he was shot up as well. And unfortunately, he's fighting for his life. So let me slow it down, family. This is how it went down. You see these homes on the screen? They was turned into apartment units. They was identified as Lansdale in Montgomery County, PA. On April 18, 2023, reports coming from those apartments was that one was deceased and one hurt after a shooting. It was reported that a Lansdale police officers was responding to a report of a shooting at the Walnut Arms apartment just after 11 p.m. On April 17th, a victim was found, 21 years old, Wesley Smith of Philadelphia, shot dead on the floor of the master bedroom, authorities had also quoted. Also lying on the floor was Moore, who was suffering from a gunshot wound, who was also quoted to be later identified as the woman whose apartment it was, BabyFather.
One man is dead and another is in the hospital after an exchange of gunfire in Montgomery County. It happened inside an apartment on the 400 block of Walnut Street. 69 News reporter Rob Mance is live there. Rob.
Hey there, Hasiel. So the Montgomery County District
Bro, when are they ever gonna fix that delay? Like, we are in 2023 now, and the news reporters still have that delay. We were just staring at dude for 3 seconds straight. This it's been like this since like the 1990s. Come on. You know what I'm saying? What they gotta upgrade some technology. I feel like they're doing it purposely now. Like, as comedy at this point, bro. Come on.
Walnut Street. 69 News reporter Rob Mance is live there. Rob.
Hey there, Hasiel. So the Montgomery County District Attorney's Office tells us the shooting happened just after 11 o'clock last night in one of the units in the Madison Avenue apartments you see here behind me on Walnut Street. And from the details that we know right now, the shooting appears to be based around a relationship that both the shooter and the victim had with a woman who lives here. So according to the Montgomery County District Attorney's Office, the shooter was Christopher Moore, 21-year-old, and investigators...
This time, the Proverbs verse came quite literally. The path of a wayward woman leads to death. Sheesh.
He broke into the apartment of Haley Durson Skeleton, who he had several children with. He actually apparently broke in through the bathroom window. Moore then fired at Durson Skeleton's new boyfriend, 21-year-old Wesley Smith. Smith fired back at Moore, hitting him multiple times, and Smith later died from his injuries. Moore is still in the hospital, but he is expected to survive. Police recovered both guns at the scene, and an autopsy on Smith is scheduled for later today. Now, police have not announced if any charges are coming against Moore because he is still in the hospital at this time, but police do say there is no longer any threat to the public. We're live in Lansdale. Rob Minch, 69 News.
Dang,
The suspect involved.
And that means he's going to jail now also. Because
is still in the
that's
hospital.
unfortunate. That's just
life.
crazy.
But during these 4 days, more information been coming out about the incident. In detail, investigators said it all unfolded while Smith was visiting his girlfriend. According to the release, Moore, the woman's ex-boyfriend and father of her children, broke into her home through the bathroom window, went into the bedroom, and opened fire. That's when authorities say Smith, the victim in this case, had fired back, wounding Moore, according to the release. Authorities say they recovered 2 firearms and multiple bullet cases from each gun at the crime scene. They also confirmed that Moore and Smith each had valid permits to carry a firearm. An autopsy on Smith's body found that he died from multiple gunshot wounds, and the manner of his death was homicide, according to the release. As we mentioned before, Smith's family has since launched a GoFundMe page to help offset funeral costs. The fundraiser has nearly received $3,000 in donations as of April 21st. Court records did not list an attorney who could comment on the behalf of Moore, who will be arraigned once he's released from the hospital. And because he haven't been arraigned yet, a mugshot haven't been released to the public. But Christopher Moore, he's a junior. He's 21 years old of Lansdale. He was charged on April 18th with first, second, and third degree murder, burglary, criminal trespass, and possession of an instrument.
Yeah, that sounds like life.
According to the press release from Montgomery County District Attorney's Office.
County man's facing first, second, and third degree murder charges in a fatal shooting in Lansdale.
It happened in the apartment of a woman who had a relationship with both the shooter and the victim. 69 News reporter Rob Manch joins us live at the scene on Walnut Street. Rob, how did the shooting happen?
Well, Rob, according to the Montgomery County District Attorney's Office, this was a targeted shooting. So 21-year-old Christopher Moore apparently tried to break into the apartment of the mother of his children to shoot her new boyfriend, but in the process, he ended up getting shot himself. Shots rang out at the Madison Avenue apartment shortly after 11 p.m. Tuesday night. Across the street, Corey Fryer says his brother heard it all.
My brother, he said around 11:30, he heard 3 shots. Then the second 1 shot, and three more shots. And then finally someone came out and said that they need an ambulance.
That ambulance was for 21-year-old Christopher Moore. The Montgomery County District Attorney's Office says he broke into Haley Durson Skeleton's apartment. The two had multiple children together. He apparently crawled in through a bathroom window, then shot Durson Skeleton's new boyfriend, 21-year-old Wesley Smith, multiple times. Smith was armed as well and fired back, hitting Moore multiple times as well.
Wow, they were both the dudes were 21.
Moore is currently being treated at Jefferson Hospital in Philadelphia. Smith was pronounced dead at the scene.
That's crazy.
Fryer says the incident makes him feel unsafe in his own neighborhood.
Are we really coming to that where everybody needs a sidearm to feel safe walking down their neighborhood?
Police recovered both guns from the crime scene, and our cameras captured what appear to be bullet holes on the outside of the apartment building. Fryer says it's not the first violent incident to happen in this neighborhood since he moved in a year and a half ago.
We've had about 4 or 5 incidents just on this block over the past year and a half, and it's awful to see.
Fryer says he hopes this is the last time he has to deal with police lights outside his front door.
We wish that these things could get settled with words instead of violence, you know?
Yeah, man.
Now, the DA's office says Wesley Smith's autopsy showed he was killed by multiple gunshot wounds, and his death has been ruled a homicide. Moore is still being treated for his injuries right now at Jefferson Hospital in Philadelphia, but when he gets out, he will be formally arraigned on 6 charges, including first-degree, second-degree, and third-degree murder. We're live in Lansdale tonight. Rob Minch, 69 News.
Once again, we want to say R.I.P. to Wesley Smith. Loving condolences to the family. And fam, that was the story of a man who broke into his baby mother's apartment to take out the life of her new boyfriend and getting shot in the process, recovering for his life. Let me know how you guys feel about this one. Let me know if you got life insurance. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Man, it's a crazy situation. Both these dudes are 21. One of the dudes is father to multiple children at 21. And now you have one facing life in jail right now, and then one that just passed away. It's very crazy, man. Make sure you do smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment down below any other videos that you want to watch together. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one the same way you're going to catch me in the next one. Peace.